to survive. Daniel Timme is Chief of Communication at the United Nations Children's Charity, UNICEF Afghanistan. He joins us now from Herat. Thanks very much for being with us. So talk to us first of all about the daily challenges that the children who've survived this and their families are facing, particularly as the winter sets in there.
Yeah, you know, I was actually here when this earthquake happened, and even our office structure here was destroyed. And you can imagine what this did to these traditional mud houses. They basically all crumbled down. The destruction was complete. And I went back there to the epicenter yesterday. And I must say the situation is still heartbreaking. I met, for example, this 8-year-old girl, Odina, in one of our health centers, and her mother took me back to the place where the house once stood, and she told me that 3 of her sisters died in the rubble. The girl herself was heavily injured, 2 hours under the rubble, and also one of her other sisters has injuries. So the suffering, the loss and the pain is very big, and we cannot do anything about this, but it was good to see that the first response was very effective. This girl, for example, and her family, they received from us a cash transfer, and they were able to build a better shelter and buy a wood burner to keep warm. It's very cold here right now. And also we erected health centers, temporary health centers. Very importantly, every person there receives 14 liters of safe drinking water every day, which prevents diseases. The thing is, the problem is that these are not durable solutions. We cannot eternally continue by trucking water to this area, and we cannot continue having children schooled in our temporary learning centers. There must be an investment in better infrastructure to respond to the basic needs of the people.
So what are you calling on then to get that further investment, and where is the Afghan government in all of this?
You see, the problem is when shocks like this earthquake or the frequently occurring climate-related shocks here in this country, like drought and flooding happen, or the influx that we see at the moment of refoulement from former refugees in Pakistan. This comes in addition of an already existing humanitarian crisis. 23 million people in Afghanistan are in need of humanitarian aid. Almost 90% live in poverty. We have malnutrition rates of 2.3 million acute malnourished children, 900,000 in a life-threatening condition. This is the starting point. And it is very important that we invest in making people here more resilient. I will give you a quick example. These malnourished children that I see many times here, that we are treating with therapeutic food and with therapeutic milk and try to stabilize. Some don't make it. Quite a few can be saved. These children are suffering from a condition that could actually be prevented. And we think that it would be better to invest in the prevention. For example, assuring that every child here has safe water, ensuring that there's an education that tells young mothers that it's best to breastfeed children up to 6 months exclusively, telling them how a solid diet looks like, decentralized health services. All this could prevent this condition. It would be more cost effective, and of course, it would prevent a lot of suffering from the families and especially from the grieving families who are losing children here.
Appreciate your time. Daniel Timme, thanks very much for being with us.